in the fog-choked streets of London in 1873, where the air hung heavy with coal dust and the cries of street vendors mingled with the clatter of horse-drawn carriages. A new institution rose quietly on the city's edge, its iron gates gleaming under the weak light of gas lamps. The Mercy Home for Foundlings, as it was called, promised shelter for the city's forgotten children, orphans, runaways, and those left behind by parents too poor to keep them, offering warmth, food, and a chance at a better life. Dr. Nathaniel Vaughan, a man with a gentle face and a voice soft as a prayer, stood at the entrance on the first day, his grey eyes warm as he welcomed the first group of children, their thin frames shivering in tattered clothes, their eyes wide with a mix of hope and fear. He knelt to meet their gazes, promising safety, his hands steady as he handed out blankets and bread, his calm presence easing the worries of the desperate mothers and weary officials who brought the children to his door. The city, distracted by its own hustle and the distant hum of industrial progress, saw Vaughan as a saint, a doctor who turned no child away, his reputation built on years of quiet service in hospitals where he mended broken bodies with a skill that seemed almost holy. But inside Vaughan's mind, a darker current flowed, unseen by those who praised him, a current that saw these children not as souls to save, but as raw material for a purpose he kept locked in the deepest corners of his thoughts. Late at night, when the children slept in their narrow cots, Vaughan sat in his office, a small room lit by a single candle, its walls lined with books on anatomy, ancient rituals, and forbidden sciences he had gathered from shadowed corners of the world. He wrote in a leather-bound journal, his pen moving with careful precision, detailing not cures but experiments, not healing but a plan to carve away pieces of the human spirit, to capture what he called the spark of purity that only the young possessed. He believed, with a cold certainty that chilled even his own heart, that true power lay in breaking the innocent slowly, methodically, using their trust as a tool to unlock something eternal, something he could hold in his hands. The children, unaware, felt only the warmth of the home's hearth, the smell of soup in the dining hall, but Vaughan's mind was already mapping their fears, noting which ones flinched at loud noises, which ones cried for lost parents. His observation